FOMO, fear of missing out. We all have it. For me, I had it this year already on what we would call meme stocks. Well, I got in on one, but I didn't intend it to be a meme stock in Wall Street Bets to get a hold of it, which was AMC. But aside from that, there were still, of course, other plays that gave me FOMO. So what do we do when we have FOMO? Well, it's easy. We put a put on the stock because it's way too high. Okay, I'm kidding. Don't put a put on the stock because you believe it's way too high. We look for other opportunities and other plays that, could be similar to what we missed out on or even better sometimes. So today I want to tell you all about an opportunity that I see in a stock with the ticker VERU. This is a pharmaceutical company. As we know, well, I know it doesn't feel like it to my people in the States, we are still in a pandemic. I went to Germany alongside with my wife, and let me tell you all, they are in a pandemic like we should be. Lockdown, can't go anywhere, restaurants are closed, other activities closed. You can't do anything. You can only stay inside and only 2 to 3 households can get together. So, in the midst of the pandemic, there is still plenty of opportunity for companies that are trying to help us get through this. There are people who have obtained getting sick, and honestly, who wouldn't want them to get better? So these are these companies' mission. And with a new virus on the scene, there is a lot of opportunities for companies to continue to make medicines that get people better. This company, VERU, which I believe is VERU, they want to do that with a pill, which is a lot different than the vaccine we have. So let's break down VERU. Let's see what it's at currently, what could be a potential price target of it, and everything that is happening. My name is Will, and let's break this down. All right, so I have a screen recording up right now of this CNBC article about VERU, and at the headline it says VERU reports cancer drug has high potential to reduce virus 19 deaths. That's crazy. VERU shares surged double digits to new highs Monday after showing promising results from a study of a cancer drug on virus 19 patients. Dr. Mitchell Steiner, chief executive of the drug maker, said a phase 2 trial of VERU 111 showed an 82% relative reduction in virus 19 patient mortality versus placebo. That sounds good. I think that's good news. The company hopes to begin a phase 3 trial in April and be ready to distribute the treatment for use in hospitals in the 4th quarter. I like this drug per se because it can reduce the deaths of the virus 19. So when someone already has it, right? Let's say they've even been vaccinated. This is good because this is what I mean when we have new viruses on the scene. It is a chance for other companies to profit off of it, but in the right way, because it will be like a pill that someone takes. When you have the flu and you go to the doctor and they give you like Tamiflu or something along the lines of that. That's what we want this to be. Sorry if y'all see my dog. That's what we want this to be for virus 19. We do need pills that will combat the virus because obviously how else is someone going to get better? Everybody may get vaccinated, but there still is a chance that you could obtain virus 19. So with that being said, there has to be something, in my opinion at least, to be able to treat it. And really, we don't really have that right now. It's only the vaccines that were the big news. So that's what I mean when it comes to virus 19. We're not out the woodworks yet when it comes to this. So looking at companies that want to combat it and obviously heal patients from it and to reduce deaths, that's huge. That's exactly what we need. And I think VERU is right on the pulse of solving this issue, or at least being one of the many companies that will solve it. And again, I don't believe one company will solve it because, as you all know, in our cabinet right now, we have Tylenol, we have Advil, we have Excedrin migraine, we have NyQuil, Dayquil. So there's always numerous opportunities for companies, but especially pharmaceutical companies, to profit and to actually help, obviously, the human race. Okay, so back to the article. So VERU shares surged double digits to new highs Monday after oncology biopharmaceutical company released positive data about a cancer drug being studied to help fight COVID-19. The Miami-based company, which develops drugs for breast and prostate cancer, disclosed that a prostate cancer treatment yielded positive efficiency and safety results in a phase 2 clinical trial in hospitalized patients suffering from acute respiratory distress syndrome caused by virus 19. The oral drug called VERU 111 showed an 82% reduction in deaths or respiratory failure almost 30 days after treatment compared to patients receiving a placebo, VERU announced. Again, I don't know if I'm saying placebo right. Someone can correct me in the comments. Dr. Mitchell Steiner, CEO of VERU, told CNBC's Jim Cramer, yeah, I know y'all love Cramer, that the cancer medicine can serve as both an anti-inflammatory and antiviral against the sometimes deadly respiratory disease. We were able to show some real hard endpoints, he said in a Mad Money interview. For example, a hard endpoint is death. And so we showed a reduction in death from 30% in the placebo arm to 5.3% in the treatment arm. So that, as you mentioned, that's a reduction of 82%. So now, VERU is in line to meet with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, as part of its efforts to begin a phase 3 clinical trial to study the drug's impact on individuals with severe cases of virus 19. About 200 hospitalized patients in high risk for acute respiratory distress syndrome are expected to participate in the next trial study. The phase 2 trial included 40 patients and was carried out in 5 sites across the US. So now here's kind of their hopes for the future. VERU hopes to begin the next clinical stage in April and to complete the trial in the 4th quarter of this year. The company said it will seek funding from the US Department of Health and Human Services Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authorities to supply needs in the US should the FDA approve the drug for usage. And then it says, we think if we get started in April and be done by year end, that's record time, and gives everybody the comfort that we have something here that's got the robustness that will be required to go after patients that are the sickest and try to stave off death and respiratory failure. So VERU stock jumped nearly 28% during the trading day, closing at a record $13.92 for a $1 billion evaluation. Dang, I was late on this. Actually, because I think we got in around like 15 or 16. There's tremendous opportunity in that. And when you look at their earnings as well, in Q4, they really set the bar high, which I think was a signal for this is to come. As to where they're working on something new that is obviously going to help their revenues. Now, I love me a good meme stock, right? I love me some GameStop and I love me some AMC. But at the end of the day, we always have to look at a company's financials and how's their balance sheet, in my opinion, before like placing a trade. Are they making more and more money each quarter? Are they working off debt each quarter? What's their debt to income ratio? How much debt do they have until they're profitable? These are all things that we should be looking at. In VERU, from what I've researched, their earnings have looked really good. And today they actually report earnings at 8 a.m. So let's see what happens. I think honestly it's going to go really well from what I just told you all, from the news of their new drug. And let's honestly hope, not even for profit's sake, that they really make a dent in their medicine and that this new drug can actually help patients who already have virus 19, because that's the thing. Like I told you all, even if you get vaccinated, you still have a chance to get it. And what's going to happen when you get it? How are you going to be treated other than, if it's really severe, being on a ventilator, right? So all the best to VERU. Of course, do your due diligence on this stock. That's why I like it, because I like that they're trying to treat virus 19 instead of, be another vaccine. I think that's really powerful. And I think honestly, it's only the beginning, because unfortunately this virus is not going anywhere, and I think it will be in our world for a very long time. But hats off to companies like this whose mission is to fight it. I hope you all enjoy when you research it, and just comment down below what you find as well. Maybe we'll find something new about the company. And let me know about the stock price. Is it too high? Is it too low? What do you think about, VERU, from what I've told you all about their mission and what they're trying to do? I hope you all enjoyed this video. Of course, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here to the A1 trading team. We'll have plenty of more stock content on the way. You can also join our Discord, link in the bio for that as well, to join and talk amongst, like-minded traders. And within this community, you'll also be given like signals from our analysts, from what they're looking at, what they're getting in, when they're getting out, alongside with, you know, obviously with this video, future plays. We also talk about future plays, and we're always looking for that next opportunity in the market, even if it's a meme stock. All right, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one, and have a great day.